Hello Snacks, I want to show you my creations for next season of Sharpness SMP. So for the first is the Divine Sword, and off the bat, this is already good looking sword since this can shoot light beams that can deal 15% damage, strength 2, has regen 5, and fire resistance. Can launch you if you shift right click. And the craft, you need 4 diamonds, a diamond sword, uh, one netherite, and 3 gold. Soul Reaper's Scythe. Off the bat, no, it's not my name. So what this does, it has an axe attack speed, has 10% life steal, regenerate, not stealing hearts, strength 2 and speed 1, and it can attack using blood slashes if the player is 5 blocks away with no cooldowns and also throwable 5-minute cooldown. So the crafting recipe here is actually one netherite scythe, 4 diamond blocks, and 4 netherite. So this is the volcanic fragger. So what this does is after a 10-minute cooldown, it summons a volcano which can destroy players that can lead them to 70% HP and sucks them inside the volcano and be there for 3 seconds, which deals 10% of their HP. And the crafting recipe is just a volcanic sword and 8 magma blocks. So this is a dragon spear, and this spear is good for the item that's called you know what, I'll save it for later. But this spear is good for the item since this spear can be throwable and flies back to you quickly, and can also make you fly, so you don't need elytras for that because you have dragon wings. And for the crafting recipe, you just need a diamond spear, 4 magma blocks, and just what is it called again? Maybe 4 diamonds. Yeah, it's 4 diamonds. This is the god Poseidon's trident, and what it does is it gives you water breathing and dolphin's grace underwater. And this trident gives players an advantage since this trident is OP with Riptide. And not only that, this also shoots and attacks using the Megalodon's bite. And what it does is it does a slash move and shoots even with Riptide. Megalodon's bite deals 8% more damage underwater. And none. And everything here in this video has no durability, by the way. Every weapon, by the way. The crafting recipe, you just need 1 Riptide book, 7 diamond blocks, and 1 trident. So this is the Kugisagi katana, and what it does is it gives you haste on offhand and main hand, and it also gives you speed 2. So it's good for chasing people. And for the attack damage, I'm sorry, but that's going to be way too OP if I added 10 plus percent damage to the katana. And the crafting recipe is 1 netherite katana, 1 netherite ingot, and 8 diamond blocks. Oh, what is this? We're becoming Thor, eh? So you already know what this thing is called. Mjolnir. Mjolnir is one of Thor's weapons, and it is a hammer, but deadly. And of course, this shoots lightning bolts, which has 4-minute cooldown, and when it attacks, it shocks them, which gives the player slowness, darkness 1 for 10 seconds, and even shoots lightning beams, which has a 5-minute cooldown, since this can stun them by freezing them in one place for 5 seconds, which is OP with the Kugisagi katana, since of course it has speed. And of course, this is to counter this, by the way, you just need the item. So yeah, the crafting recipe is 1 mace, 4 diamond blocks, and 4 netherite ingots. Abomination's mace.
An upgraded mace that has a slam attack which stuns them. Something like this from One Piece. And since this is a maze, of course, this has a one-shot skill, which has a 1 hour cooldown. And since this is a maze, of course, this can be throwable and launches them upwards when hit, and creates a crater if it missed. And the crafting recipe is 1 mace and 8 netherite ingots.
This is the mini nuke, and even though it's mini, it of course can wipe out an entire island. This can deal 1000 hearts of damage, and of course, this is craftable! And the crafting recipe is 1 regular TNT and surround them with 8 netherite blocks, because this is OP.
We have our first Snacks Blaze weapon, and what it does, it has an unlimited power, which can one-shot players instant, but when a player died, because of the blade, their items are still there, but the Razor Death Blade gets to seal one of their legendary, mythic, and most of all, overpowered weapons and items. When Snacks died, the blade reaches the Snacks, even if you're at the overworld, nether, and the end. But sadly, of course, this is not craftable. This is a regular bomb, and what it does, it only most of it is the same, but it's throwable and has regular TNT damage. To craft this, you just need 1 TNT. This is the launch arrow. It launches them upwards. For those who don't have the dragon trident, this is good for you, since this can only launch. Can launch you at any direction. And to craft this, you just make a arrow on your crafting table using wool, any wool. So this is the most overpowered shield, since this shield can negate anything in its path. And to make this shield even better, when the shield is used, you're not slowed, so you can still run away. And also, you can use your weapons while using this shield. To counter this shield, you just need an axe. So a wooden axe is the wooden axe can counter the most powerful shield. We are on our second set, and for our first one is the instant gap. So this is the instant gapple, and what it does is when you eat the gap, it just eats it instant, and can give you extra 5 golden hearts and regen 5 for 1 minute. So it's good for PvP. And the good part is you just need five no 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 you just need one golden apple and surrounded with gold nuggets, so it's good. The automated totem. And what this totem does is it gives the player an angelic effect which can make them pop the totem 10 times, and when the player pop the totem 11 times, or uh, or if the player shoots a laser beam on the enemy, the totem will switch to the dying, death, annihilation, which if the player pop that mode, they get banned for 15 seconds. 15 seconds. And the enemy can't move the totem of dying, death, annihilation. But if the one who has the totem, they can put it back to their inventory and wait for 1 minute to make it turn back into automated totem. And to craft this, you just need one totem, one redstone block, and 7 blocks of diamond. Oh my god, is this it? Is it the one? The item? Is it? This is the Dragon Bagua. And not only this is a buff, it has a hybrid and full dragon transformation, just like Kaido from One Piece. And the buff, it has 10% when the item is held. And we also have the ability to pick what type of transformation you want to choose. If you pick the full transformation, uh, you can't use anything on your inventory, and the only attacks you can use are Dragon Claws, Dragon Breath, and Flame Bagua times 10. These are dragon abilities, which all of them each deals 5 HP per hit on all of these skills. And you can even grab someone and put or throw you on the ground. Depends on how the player with the item puts you down. And for the hybrid transformation, you can have 30% buff on everything you can access, and you can even access anything you want to use in your inventory. And you can have a free mace only if you use this transformation. And the skills are Blast Breath, Thunder Bagua times 50, Flame Slam, and King Kai's combo. The last one, this is pretty OP since it can one-shot players. To counter this, you just need the automated totem, since of course this is OP as hell. So for the crafting recipe, you just need 6 of any of the legendary weapons in this video, and 2 netherite blocks, and one dragon egg. I kinda forgot what it's called. Lol. What's next to the dragon? Dragon, of course. Okay, that's cringe. I'm so sorry. I am so very sorry. But for our last dragon weapon, we have the Dragon Death Ray. And what it does is it shoots a heat wave which deals 50% of their HP, and it has no limit. And from how far, by the way. So when the ray is used. And for the crafting recipe, you just need one bow, one crossbow, and the one dragon spear. Yeah, it's very expensive. This is the anchor hook, and what it does is it pulls players to you with a big anchor that deals absolutely no damage, and even has a 30-second cooldown, which because it actually makes sense since this thing is big. And this weapon is also has an ability, and it is a shark ability which can summon sharks to attack and even hunt the player you are fighting. And you can even ride it with no cooldown, and the pulling can reach up to 9 chunks. So yeah, The crafting recipe is one fishing rod, one diamond pickaxe, and one lead. This is the Ender Katana, and I believe I accidentally stole this from Hoplite. I am truly sorry for that. And of course, this can teleport anywhere from the overworld, the end, or the nether. This will show a GUI of the entire server or world, since I decided that I would make this into a mod only when we hit 1000 subscribers. And for the abilities, for the first one is it will do a slash move like from one of those movies where they like slash them from the front, then they will end up in the back. I mean, you know what I'm trying to say, right? Then for the second move, they will just throw under pearls. So yeah, for the crafting recipe, they will just need one netherite sword, two diamonds, two ender pearls, one eye of ender. So yeah. Okay, so we have another snacks blaze weapon, and of course this is another one shot. This is a death note, and yeah, only snacks can have this since of course he's the owner and he can only and he can have this. And what this does is when uh when snacks writes a name on the death note, not first thing we'll do is the player will die and then gets banned for over 30 seconds. Then after 30 seconds, the player will die again and will respawn again. So yeah, and of course this is Snack's only weapon, and he can only have this. Okay, so for the second to the last weapon, we have the Wither Staff, and what this does is when somebody gets hit with this, it also can shoot the Wither Skulls. This can wither a player for over about 15 seconds, and of course, yeah, that's it. I think no. You can make you can fly, and yeah, everything there has no cooldowns, but yeah, for the crafting recipe, you just need 3 wither skulls, 3 wither bones, and 3 nether stars. And by the way, if you're wondering what are the wither bones and why are there like why is there like random swords that aren't supposed to be in Minecraft? This is Sharpness SMP, and those have custom items so that are in the at the server. So yeah, if you want to join, be sure to join the Discord server, official Discord server, and apply if you want to join. So yeah. So for the last one, Jesus Christ, I'm actually getting tired. But for the last one, we need to honor Technoblade, and of course, I made his sword, but I'll make everything better once I make this on block bench. So please, you can laugh all you want because of my drawings, but yeah, I'll make the items, swords, weapons even better on block bench. But what this does is yes, no, we don't know what the uh, I to be honest, I don't even know myself. I drew it. I don't even know myself, but I just know is this is so overpowered. You can one shot even the owner snacks. I mean, of course, it's Technoblade. Technoblade never dies, and you once you find this, you'll also granted immortality for 1 hour, and uh, once that 1 hour is down, uh, you will be granted immortality for 30 minutes, and after 30 minutes it will reset to 1 hour again. And of course, this is not craftable. This can only spawn in this holy mother chance, bro. This is crazy. Yeah, yeah, I think I'll even add one more, just a bonus, even though this is the last weapon. I'll add one more, just in case. So, yeah. So, this is the last one, and yeah, this is here, Brian, and the only thing this does is it only drives players crazy. Once this thing is activated, uh, Herobrine will start TPing everywhere around one player's is yeah, around them. So the only thing to counter this is just, I don't know, rejoin, and yeah, everything will reset. The AI will go, and yeah, the only by the way, to craft this you only need one a player's head, and surrounded with gold. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you all next video. Peace out.